In the 1960s, a young scientist named Frank Drake suggested that during a global conflict, radio technology developed for sending signals between solar systems could be used to dispatch signals from one solar system to another, and perhaps aliens might be doing the same. In order to verify his conjecture, all we need to do is identify their signals. Meanwhile, humanity is pondering three age-old questions. Are we alone in the universe, or are there other beings as well? In an attempt to unravel this mystery, we are sending signals into the cosmic void, hoping to establish contact with any extraterrestrial civilizations. Isaacson, an astronomer from the University of California in the United States, clarifies that certain broadcasts, boasting up to 20 kilowatts of power, possess the capability to travel to distant stars. Through meticulous calculations, they've determined that 4 neighboring stars, along with any orbiting planets, could have already intercepted these transmissions. Presently, some researchers propose that they've observed responses from these far-off stars. Yet, they urge caution, noting that we may not be ready to comprehend or respond to these reactions for many generations to come. In recent decades, the scientific community has been quite intrigued by several events. These occurrences could indeed be indications of life beyond Earth or its atmosphere. There's little doubt that such events will recur. Recently, 2 completely different examples have stirred excitement. The mysterious interstellar object that surfaced in 2017, known as Oumuamua, was one. Meanwhile, the other example was the potential discovery of phosphine gas in the clouds of Venus in 2021. In both cases, it seemed possible that the events signaled some form of extraterrestrial biological source. Particularly A.V. Loeb, a physicist from Harvard University, argued in favor of Oumuamua being an alien probe of peculiar shape. Additionally, the presence of phosphine in the atmosphere of a rocky planet is considered a solid indicator of life. As on Earth, this gas is continuously produced by microorganisms. For generations, humanity has gazed up at the heavens, pondering the prospect of life existing beyond the confines of our own world. Despite decades spent scouring the cosmos for any hint of extraterrestrial presence, our endeavors have led to little more than fleeting glimpses and tantalizing possibilities. Astronomers have meticulously combed through data, pinpointing celestial bodies that might host life, occasionally stumbling upon enigmatic signals that ignite our imagination. Yet, despite these concerted efforts, concrete evidence of alien existence continues to elude us. But what if our quest for cosmic companionship hasn't been in vain? What if, amidst the vast expanse of stars, there exists a civilization peering back at us, as curious about our existence as we are about theirs? So far, we've identified over 5,500 planets orbiting distant stars in our galaxy, known as exoplanets. However, such discoveries are still in their infancy, with countless more planets likely scattered throughout the galaxy, waiting to be uncovered. Across some of these distant worlds, our search extends to detecting chemical traces in their atmospheres that might hint at biological processes, alongside scanning for technological signals possibly emitted by intelligent beings. Earth has been boldly announcing its presence to the cosmos for over a century now. A particularly notable period was from 1900 until World War II, when our radio transmissions were at their strongest. Even today, we continue to send out radio signals, be it from television broadcasts or satellite communications. Curious sightings persist, leaving us puzzled. Recently, an unusual creature was captured on camera in a neighborhood on the north side. For centuries, humans have grappled with the timeless question: are we the sole inhabitants of the universe, or do other beings exist beyond our realm? In pursuit of unraveling this enigma, we've been beaming signals into the depths of space, eagerly hoping for any potential encounter with extraterrestrial civilizations. However, not all our signals are as subtle. Throughout the solar system, we've dispatched numerous spacecraft to explore diverse destinations like Mars, Jupiter, and even the farthest reaches of the Sun. Among these, NASA's Voyager 1 holds the record, positioned 24 billion kilometers away from Earth. It relies on a robust network of antennas on Earth, known as the Deep Space Network, to maintain communication. In April 2023, Howard Isaacson pondered whether some of these transmissions, boasting up to 20 kilowatts, might reach distant stars as they intersect with the spacecraft and continue their journey through space. His calculations revealed that 4 neighboring stars, along with any accompanying planets, would have likely intercepted these transmissions by now. Yet a pertinent question emerges. Have we received any replies to these signals from the stars in our vicinity? In 2016, a community of astronomers and scientists dedicated to scanning the cosmos for signs of extraterrestrial life was abuzz with excitement over a robust signal detected from deep space, potentially originating from an alien civilization. The signal seemed to emanate from a nearby star, HD 16459, nestled within the constellation Hercules. Positioned 95 light-years away, this star, while relatively close on the cosmic scale, shares a similar size to that of Earth. Researchers noted that the intensity of the signal could imply its origin from a Kardashev Type-2 civilization. This conclusion was drawn by calculating the signal's strength, which led the scientists to determine that if it originated from an isotropic beacon, its power level would align with what is achievable only by a Kardashev Type-2 civilization. Despite receiving similar signals for decades, humanity remains uncertain whether these transmissions stem from extraterrestrial beings or simply represent natural cosmic phenomena. Conversely, astronomers speculate that if any advanced civilization exists elsewhere, they may attempt to observe our planet using their sophisticated telescopes upon receiving our signals. It's entirely plausible that there are alien astronomers who have constructed a 100-meter space telescope capable of observing us at this very moment. By witnessing Earth transit in front of our Sun, a phenomenon known as a transit, they could analyze sunlight passing through our atmosphere and discern its various gases. According to Thomas Batty, an astronomer from the University of Wisconsin in the U.S., one of the most revealing indicators of Earth's presence might not be our atmospheric pollutants or radio transmissions, but rather our city lights. In 2021, Batty calculated that the sodium emissions from such artificial lights could potentially be detectable in a planet's atmosphere. Scientists emphasize that this scenario is both intriguing and unsettling because it suggests that beings from distant worlds, potentially millions of light-years away, could be observing us, gathering insights about our planet and its inhabitants from the signals we've unintentionally broadcasted into the universe. They might harbor curiosity about our identity, activities, and lifestyle on this small blue planet we call home. Jacques Ferry, an astrophysicist at the American Museum of Natural History in the U.S., poses the question, if you hold a mirror up to yourself in space, what would they perceive of us? As we peer into the cosmos, it's conceivable that other civilizations are doing the same. Indeed, some scientists speculate that aliens aren't merely observing us but may have already dispatched their spacecraft to Earth. According to a preliminary report from the Pentagon and Harvard professor Abraham Avi Loeb, there's a suggestion that an alien spacecraft could have entered our solar system. The report speculates that an artificial interstellar object akin to Oumuamua might serve as a mothership releasing numerous small probes as it passes close to Earth. Avi Loeb remarks, "Perhaps it's worth entertaining the idea that this peculiar object was an alien mothership, regardless of confirmation, because it prompts us to consider the possibility of intelligent life beyond our planet, and we might have even encountered it already." While the Pentagon report is still undergoing evaluation, if its conclusions prove accurate, it could imply that extraterrestrial life is currently studying us. The notion of intelligent extraterrestrial life, observing and studying our civilization, isn't something to dismiss lightly. Admittedly, at present, this remains speculative. There's no concrete evidence confirming that alien civilizations are indeed observing us from distant realms. Nevertheless, the mere possibility sparks our curiosity and motivates us to delve deeper into the enigmas of the cosmos. As we persist in transmitting signals into interstellar space, we can't help but ponder whether someone out there is listening. Perhaps someday, we'll receive a response that fundamentally alters our comprehension of the universe and our role within it. Until then, we'll persist in our quest, casting our messages into the vast expanse of the cosmos, hopeful for a reply from the mysteries that lie beyond. One day, perhaps far in the distant future, A distant planet could provide a clue that it can host some form of life, but reluctantly leaves its mysteries behind. Our space telescopes can detect mixtures of gases in its atmosphere that are similar to ours. Computer models will speculate about the planet's potential for life. Experts will debate whether the evidence makes a strong case for the presence of life, or if they should seek even more evidence to support such an unprecedented interpretation. Ravi Kopparapu, a scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, who studies habitable planets, said, "We are at the dawn of a golden age. For the first time in the history of civilization, we may be able to answer this question. Is there life beyond Earth? For exoplanets, planets around other stars, the era unfolds with NASA's James Webb Space Telescope. Instruments aboard spacecraft are deciphering the atmospheres of exoplanets. As the power of telescopes increases in the coming years, future advanced instruments may detect potential signs of life, biosignatures, from planets light years away. Within our solar system, the Perseverance rover on Mars is finally collecting samples of rocks for eventual return to Earth, allowing scientists to examine them for signs of past life. And the upcoming Europa Clipper mission will explore Jupiter's icy moon. Its goal, to determine whether conditions beneath its icy shell and within its global ocean might permit life to thrive. However, any sign of life beyond Earth will come with another big question. How certain can any scientific conclusions truly be? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We value your feedback, so feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts or suggestions for future videos.